today I just want to talk to you guys about some fitness tips and since I started my fitness journey, what I've gone through and from what I expected and what I've gotten, the results that I've gotten. So I'd say that I started my fitness journey. Well, I've been constantly doing sports since I was a kid, but after I left high school, I found myself, aspiring to improve my body and to get fitter. But just out of high school, you go through that period in time where you just want to have fun. You want to like literally spaz out and just do the most in your life, in terms of you want to go out, you want to drink, you want to get girls. If you're a girl, you want to get boys, whatever way it goes. And over time, you start to see that that type of activity is going to take a toll on your body and it's going to make you age much faster than you actually should be aging, because the aging process is something that takes time, and you should actually be getting better as you get older. You shouldn't be getting worse because you're going into your prime physical form. So I would I would run, I would exercise here and there, but I didn't have that mindset to be consistent. And the reason why I didn't have that mindset to be consistent, honestly, was because of what I expected. You go onto YouTube, you see people transforming their bodies. People say that they transform their bodies in a month, in 30 days, in 2 months, etc. But when you start your journey, all of that, all of that information that you've gathered is what's going to be your biggest downfall. Because I would start, maybe go like 2 weeks, maybe go a month, not see any results, and then I would quit. At the same time, I couldn't afford a gym. I feel like if I could afford a gym at that time, it would have helped me be more consistent, because once you pay, you have an obligation to follow through and not waste that money. But at that time, I didn't have a gym, so I would just do my things at home. I had a barbell at home and I'll go for my runs, but I just was not consistent. I would go a month, not see any results, get discouraged. 4 months without doing anything. Again, come back, go a month and a half, start running, start exercising, start lifting my weight, not see any results, stop. And then I did that for a long time, maybe like 3 years, just doing the same thing over and over again, starting, stopping, starting, stopping. But like that, if you even see that you're at a point where you're starting and stopping, at least you have the seed inside you for you to work out. You just haven't yet gathered the mindset for you to follow through. And the best way that you can gather that mindset is to just turn it into a lifestyle. So at a certain point in time, I just decided that fuck the results. I don't care if my body doesn't change. I just want to exercise and to work out every single day and just turn it into a lifestyle instead of trying to get a certain type of body or a certain type of figure and then going back to old ways. So later on, I moved to another place, and I finally had enough money to start going to the gym. So that was a big, big, big shift for me, because once I was able to pay for the gym, then, as I told you, I had an obligation to not waste that money and to actually follow through with the plans that I had. So once I start going to the gym, 1 month consistent, 2 months. As soon as I started, I just never stopped, because I had already made that mental decision in my head that from this point onwards, it's going to be a lifestyle. The results don't even matter. And from there on, started 1 month, turned to two, turned to three, turned to half a year, turned to 1 year, and now it's been about 1 year, 6 months. I would say training almost if not every day, training almost every single day. If I do skip, it was probably at the beginning where, like when I started out, I would just go to the gym during the week, and then on the weekends I wouldn't do anything. But then over time, even that changed. And I got to a point where I was working out on the weekends. I was working out 7 days a week, every single day. Of course, here and there, I do have days where I don't work out, but I can't even count them on two hands. It's probably been like less than 10 times since I've started that I've actually skipped a day. From the point of like 6 months to the point that I'm at now, it's probably like less than 10 times where I can be like, I've missed a workout. Even if I don't work out as hard as I want to, I'll even just do 20 reps of push ups just to keep the consistency going, even though I might not engage in a full scale workout. I just want to be that person that makes sure every day at least 1% is put towards that goal or that lifestyle. So that was the big shift in me. And then as time went on, you slowly start to see your body actually starts changing, but it's not the same as what people say on social media. Oh, you can transform your body in 1 month. You can take this. You're going to lose weight. You can do this. You can do that. It wasn't like that. It took 6 months. I would say 6 months for me to start seeing significant results. And I even remember at a time before that 6 month mark hit, I remember at a time people would even be like, hey man, why are you going to the gym? Your body's not changing. Like, what's the point if your body is not changing? But over time, all of those people started to keep quiet because they saw all of a sudden my body, it seemed like in 1 month, my body changed completely. But it was a process that happened over time. So when it comes to fitness and working out, if you want to see changes, I'm telling you now, that bullshit of 30 days, 2 months, all of that. Maybe if you're like trying to lose weight and you're on a diet, it could work. But if you're trying to gain muscle, that's not going to be the case. Like, it's going to take much, much longer and it's going to take more effort. But the good thing about that is that when you put in more effort, it's going to make you not want to lose it because you know how much you had to go through in the beginning for you to get to the point that you're at now. So after 6 months, started seeing results, and ever since then it's just been a gradual climb. The results, the way your body changes in the first 6 months and the way it changes after those first 6 months is completely different. Because after those first 6 months, I was now able to do significantly better. You know, in the beginning, it just started out, you go to the gym, you work out your arms, you work out your chest, you do leg day maybe once a week. Or in the beginning, I didn't even do leg day at all. It was over time. But you get to a certain point where you're just so used to it and you actually enjoy it that you want to challenge yourself a little bit more and you start adding to your workouts, and all of a sudden you're doing legs almost every single day. You're now working out your abs, you're working out your chest, you're working out your arms. You're now starting to skip, you're now starting to go on bike rides, you're now starting to run because you're getting fitter. So the things that you're doing in the beginning are not as challenging anymore, and you just want to keep challenging yourself and you just want to keep getting better, and all of a sudden you're now a full-time athlete, and nobody could have predicted it. So when it comes to working out, guys, you just need to start and you need to get the ball rolling. And once you start, just don't stop. Just turn it into a lifestyle. Fuck the results for some time, because I promise you the results will come with the consistency no matter what. Even if you're doing the wrong workouts, even if you're not doing the workouts properly, over time you're going to start correcting it naturally. You don't even have to think about it. It's just the way that life is. That's the way that things go. If you do something and you engage in it consistently, you're just going to get better at it. That's just no doubt. No matter what you're doing in life, whether you're driving a car, you're playing cards, whatever it is, you're going to get better at it. So that's how my fitness journey has gone so far. It's not even a journey at this point. It's the fitness life, and it's just a lifestyle. And I encourage everyone who's listening to this to begin their fitness journey, whether it's with light workouts, slowly just take yourself to the next level. And don't be discouraged if you're not seeing results, because the results will come. It just takes time. That's the only thing. You just have to be patient, but the results are guaranteed. It's just, are you willing to put in the work and to be patient and to just stay consistent regardless of what people are saying, because people will come at you and they'll be like, you put all this effort in to get nothing, but you know that 6 months from now you're going to be completely transformed mentally and physically.